This minigame is a little bit harder than the other ones. Your goal is to mirror the notes that appear on the right side on the left, where the Jester acts as a wild card. I know that sounds a little complicated, but watch me solve this first puzzle and you'll get the hang of it. You have 4 moves. You have the ability to move the Jester forward, the ability to move the Jester backwards, the ability to shuffle all of the notes on the left side, and the ability to change a note on the left side. And they change in a specific order. So you can see right now I have most of the notes set up as a mirror, and I just have to move the Jester backwards to be able to use him as a wild card, and the first puzzle is solved. Now, what's really annoying about this puzzle specifically is that you have to do it 2 more times, and that can be really challenging if you're not used to the mechanics, as if you're just trying to change every single note, your stress level is going to get too high and you're not going to be able to finish it. So there's definitely a little bit of luck involved. I would recommend taking your time and trying to figure out the most optimal way to do this. As you see right here, I managed to get the Jester in a good spot to be the wild card, and now I'm just going to change the back note twice, and that's going to be the solution to the second one, and my stress level is going to be really low. In the final puzzle, I spent a lot of time trying to come up with a strategy, and what I ended up doing was changing the back note to give me a better chance of getting at least one in the right spot when I shuffled. I know that sounds a little weird, but it ended up working out for me. I got 2 notes in the right spot, and then was able to just change one and use the Jester as a wild card. Now, up until this point in the game, this was by far the hardest battle minigame that I've experienced. I failed this thing so many times and had to just keep abandoning runs and finding new hero shrines. It was super frustrating until I finally figured out how to beat it and tried to come up with a strategy, but then there's still like randomized luck involved. It's so frustrating. And if you found this video, it probably means that you've failed on this a bunch of times too. And the biggest piece of advice that I'd offer you if you don't want to have that happen to you anymore is to start backing up your save files when you get to a hero shrine, specifically for these minigames. If you don't know how to back up your save files, don't worry, that's totally fine. I explain how to do it right here.